What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Destroy coming at you. I know we're a little behind on it, but our first franchise for MLB 2020, the show. And this tip video is to basically how or what to do when you're starting off for franchise. So the first thing that I'll do, because I'll forget if I keep going, and it's an annoying thing, especially having a minor league system. And if you're one of the players like me, who I turn on budget now, so try to control player salaries and stuff, and who's on my team. It's a lot harder to play when you have injuries on. So make sure to turn those off. If you want to go full 100% legitness, go for the injuries. But in my opinion, it just adds a whole extra level of difficult um, as far as just maintaining your roster. If you're a sim guy like I am, and it adds even more work for you to take care of. So one of the first things I always do too after that is I go to the contracts, and I'm going to go to coaches, and I'm basically just going to go through whatever free agent coaches are out there and replace my full coaching staff. The reason being is you could see the attributes they bring to the team, and they're doing nothing but hurting your players, and that's one thing you don't want. So I would go and go through the manager list and replace your management team. After that, you're going to go down to your scouts and you're going to replace all your scouts. The first few years when the free or the prospects are really loaded, as you notice when you play MLB The Show franchise, um, the more years you go on, the less prospects there are. So you can really switch it and just get the best scouts. But what I would do to start off is definitely get um, uh, your divisions or your regions, I mean, for scouting in there. So West, East, Central, International. You don't necessarily have to do that either. But like I said, to start off, it's probably the best thing to do. Um, Another thing that you can do starting off, depending on who you are, I just did a quick team, did my team, the Cubs, so is go to the free agent list, see some of the players that are in there, um, and add or take away players that you need or don't need. I don't know who this guy is, but my God. Um, and with that, what I'll do typically, um, and it's a free agent tip too. I'll probably put this in the free agencies tip video, but for this one, I'm just gonna do it really quick. We just go to player search. You go to the max age. You can do 24. You could do whatever. I just do 23. It's easier. Potential, and you go to a 90. So these are all the guys that are going to have that A potential. And you know what? If you want to sign a couple of them, I wouldn't go more than three if you're trying to be legit and make this a little more challenging than just the typical. I want to build a super team really fast. Um, but like a relief pitcher, I can easily understand because they're so hard to build up, and maybe a couple projects or something like that. This guy, for example, I wouldn't sign him if I was going like full rebuild, all that stuff. Granted, he's a really good prospect, clearly, um, but it just takes away from that legitness stuff. The next thing you want to do is go to your training, and some of the times you'll find people you sign or just people that are on the team for their training will have not training. So you want to make sure that everyone is on auto, or whatever your personal. I change it after a little while too of doing personal. Once I get the team that I kind of like and want to have, I will make them work on specific things rather than just auto. Um, so that's the thing. Um, the next thing. And then one of the last things that I'll do is go to your sponsorships and put in your sponsorship so you can get extra budget. Other than that, guys, that's just the basics if you're starting in spring training, stuff like that. The other thing you can do, optional, I typically don't do it my first year, but after that I will, is go through the contract extensions, sign players, re-sign all that, or re-sign players for the most part, and see whose contracts are going to end. And it'll make it easier around the trade deadline if you want to get rid of somebody or get somebody. So definitely look at that. And other than that, that is it. So yeah, it's a MLB The Show 2020 version of how to start franchise. So hope you guys all enjoy the video, and look out for more videos that I'm going to post for franchise and all around most of MLB The Show. So thank you guys for watching.